This technique works with any subject. Simply give your students these 6 connectives and you will dramatically improve not just the way they write, but the way they think. You can do it as a starter activity or with written work or with speaking and listening. So, for example, because the heat was applied to the material, the molecules began to move faster and the material expanded. Therefore, when we heated a ball of steel that fit through a ring, we found it no longer could once heated. However, once it had been cooled down in water, it reverted to its original size. Moreover, this was accomplished very quickly, so we can see that molecules change their state very quickly. Consequently, metal can expand and contract very quickly because it is a solid. Although this works very well for metal, it is much more difficult to control with gases. So you can see how just following this through, whatever your subject, students will have to think in incredible detail to link these together. And if they can do that, they're speaking in paragraphs. Anything that a child can speak, they can therefore do in writing. And obviously the reverse is also true. If they can't do it in speech, they probably can't do it in writing. And therefore you must teach connectives. Normally I just have these 5, but I've introduced this one because your middle ability and lower ability students will insist on using also very frequently, and this makes their writing boring, tedious, and an examiner will automatically think they're stupid. So there you go, an alternative to also. I only allow 1 also per piece of writing, but then I'm an English teacher.